once again, for the third time. Well, that's the second time that happened. Oh man. I am sorry to anyone who was watching the previous video at that present time. That is not good, dude. No bueno. Anyways, yeah. Great. Mitchell? Sorry, man. I hope you weren't cut off, man. I know there's a hefty amount of people watching. I feel bad about it. It was awful. That's the second time that happened. I think the first time it happened, there was like, well, there's, even if one person's watching, that's awful. Connection to the server was lost. It was weird. I like the low profile rails. They kind of scoot along the side of the island. Instead of bridging them up high or whatever. $98,000 people. We can get to 100,000 for sure. Easy. Hope everyone's doing well. I should have gotten some water while the freaking signal was lost, but no. I tried to get connected as soon as possible. Should put offices around the whole outside. I think they get a little bit taller than a commercial does. And it takes care of the industrial demand. I probably won't zone that stuff. One of the ladies who was watching earlier requested high density, so that's why I'm doing high density. I don't know if we'll put something there, maybe a park. Would a bigger park fit there? See there it'll go that way. But oh, there you go. Okay. Get on it. Do it that way then. Little sauna by the bay. Steam bath for the elderly next to it. Fire's bad. Should have had a couple more of those. Yeah, they appreciate that. Cat burglar. Build something over here. I don't want to increase that traffic though. That's what would happen. Why is there a light there? I'll just make that one way. Why wasn't that one way? Or another? Anyone? No? Not good? No? Oh yeah. It's like releasing the tourniquet, man. Glad we checked that out. I was like, why is it backed up? I thought that was one way. That was weird. That's gonna help out for sure. Man. Retarded. Space elevator. I hear upgrading going on. See, they got 3 lanes, but they're using 1. Even if those were separate one-way highways, they would still use 1 lane. What are you gonna do when they come for you? Put a little stupid road back here. A little Skyline drive or whatever. I could probably connect it with that. Make a tunnel from there. Seems like it should be able to come out the other side. Let's see here. Just go a little bit past it, right? Yup. Little scenic drive. Should we tunnel back there? What does that say? Road access? Bye. I don't want to deal with it then. If it's not on a road, that doesn't make sense. I mean, that's obviously not a great road. But who am I to judge? Well, I guess that doesn't make sense. Might as well, right? Get our quota. I just had it. Yeah, there you go. Too short? The wrapper? I didn't want to go there, but fine. I just won't do it. I didn't want to. I can't go back here from there? If I had Mountain Dew, I could have gotten that connection. Yeah, I guess you just take a breather, huh? I might be able to get something back there, though. On this side. Even though I just tried it, I mean, I'll definitely be able to get something. Yep, without erasing anything. Perfect. I'll take it. Try and get them as even as possible. Sure. Decent enough, right? I don't want it to be too rough on them. Give them some connections. They'll have a nice view. I feel bad if anyone was watching before. Previous video, the connection to the server was lost. Bad times were had. Do a little housekeeping. Housekeeping! Wrong building. Yeah, I'm not gonna do every vacated building, that's for sure. I'm pretty cool with the downtown, little downtown right here. Turned out pretty cool. I wonder if I could put like a fishing pier maybe right there. Or the restaurant pier looks better, I think. Yeah. Let me know if whoever's watching if that's alright. It is 9:48 in the morning, and it's been streaming for a little bit. That doesn't need a road connection anymore? Really? No way. I hate when I do that. No way. I saw it though. No? I mean, it's not asking for a road. I'll leave it there if there's no icon. I don't really need people to use it. Burned down. For good. Forever. That was burned. Wonder how Buddy's doing down here. You alright, man? I think they should do like different time period DLC. That's my suggestion if anyone ever watches this that works on the game. Do like 1950s. The 70s would be cool for sure. The 80s. Like all neoned out. Futuristic. I think in the future, like, some game will come out where you can build a city like this, and then that will be the open world for the game. Like, imagine playing Grand Theft Auto in this. Be freaking sick. You'd be able to like customize where you put all the different shops, garages, and set up where you like how you do districts. You could have it like set up be the different gang territories. They'll probably have something like that in about 5 years or so. My assumption. All this is probably going to get erased. That way we can build on it. See how I feel after this fills in. I know there's a couple people watching. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Thanks for hanging out. Feel free to tell me in the chat how awful I am at this game. But at this point, we're just having fun. This is the last day I'll be streaming this city. What I got new this time during our this playthrough was the this cathedral, which I had to make like construct all the service buildings, which I got stumped on for a little bit, which I had to figure out, but good times were had once that was figured out. So I kind of like that view. A little tree-lined street with a little concrete median in it. I know I could probably do a little bit better, but at this point in time, so I'm pretty stoked on that view. What else did we get? The Eden Project, yeah. Where's that thing? There it is. It's all green. That takes care of the pollution. I'm about to upgrade that road so the darn tree's not there. What's the point of putting it there if you can't see the words? Now they don't have a crosswalk, which is bad. You get the point. Funny. But yeah, it looks cool. It's got some like weird sucker fan in it. And I guess that's like mold, maybe. Because this is a pollution thing, so maybe those are like filters. And that's just gnarly stuff growing on them. I mean, this is PS4 Pro. It's got pretty good detail. I know it takes a hit when I play on YouTube, like when I stream, but I know when I'm not streaming it looks pretty darn good. It looks great now, but there's a little hit to it. I think those got to be filters. Might be cool to like place incinerators around that. Not there, but in a future time. Oh man. Yeah, we did good. We did well. Pardon me. We did good is not great. Even though they happen to be syllables, I guess. See how the traffic is right here on this stupid thing. That's not bad. I'll take it. They're craving people. Why not? We don't have much to lose. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about having those parks there anymore, really. They were not positioned well. We can put stuff in there. I just messed up the power, of course. No? You don't need it? Perfect. Oh, they do. What did I do? Oh, that's funny. They're just held together by a string over here. Either people are leaving or people are dying. We were at about 98,000 people before the stream got cut off. Cemetery? Yeah, we can empty it. 3,000 deceased stored. No more room. Ship them out, man. It sensed me coming. We could probably put something right here. If there's anything left to build. This thing, man. Construct the courthouse. I don't know what... I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that. Show you what it is. Oh, wait. Crime rate over 50%. What was the one that had, like 5,000 industrial squares? Or leisure? I put every district I put the whole map under leisure specialization, and it was like 950. with the whole map I zoned. It was 20% of what you needed. So I don't know how I'm going to build that. Tourism 5,000? Seriously? I think I've built all those. I haven't built them all, huh? See if they're getting power. Oh yeah, they're sucking it up. We have unlimited power. Oh, that traffic's great. We'll pretend we don't see it. If you don't look at it, it goes away. Is that what we just built up? I think it is. We should put like some kind of weird building out here. Not sure what's left. Yeah. I don't think that's happening. I could be wrong. Yeah. $15,075 doesn't add up. I'm gonna go a little OCD with trees here for not OCD, but like they're getting some trees right here. It's the last stream of this city. If not now, when? If not me, who? I won't go out there. I would if no one was watching. It makes a little difference. Just a wee bit. Oh man, I got a pretty cool idea for the next city. I should have just stopped when the stupid stream got cut off for the second time. Oh man, that was awful. But it is kind of unfinished. I could definitely erase all this stupid crap. Build up a pretty fat island there. Look at all the madness happening. It's much nicer without all the icons. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but yeah. If they could somehow automatically bulldoze these buildings, that'd be greatly appreciated. I mean, they have to know I want them bulldozed. No one wants that. I mean, I guess it makes you pay attention to an area, but seriously. There should be an option. Like a clear all button or whatever. Or just like select the area that you want the bulldozed buildings to be dozed from. Put some old school houses back here. Make that a little corner store. Yeah, they want it. Probably do something similar over there. Low density. That's some pretty dark red, really. I would say. I'm a fan of like when I see a building that's bulldozed, I'll just put like a park over it if I can. That way it goes into purpose and a park never gets bulldozed. Unless it doesn't have power or water, really. That's pretty red. Should hear some little dinging. If they weren't already at their highest level. No? You have to put so many parks for it to be not red. Oh, there you go. Wow. Blistered, man, blistered. Yeah, people are using it. pretty red right there. Yeah, no doubt, right? That's the best I can do. Some stuff wasn't all the way leveled up. Get wrecked, as they say. As I say. As people say. There's a decent amount of red happening. The happening. Oh, man. I mean, I guess I could get rid of Spaghetti Island. Other than that, I mean... Yeah. I'm pretty good with where it's at. I think that's the Cathedral of Plentitude, if you want to get technical. That's a pretty cool view. Let's try and get the whole thing in there. Heck yeah. Abandonment. I get it, man. You can only take so much snow. And go through some snowstorms before we sign out. If anyone wants to see a night cycle before we stop the stream, feel free to let me know in the chat or whatever. I'm sure it'll look pretty cool. Pretty filled in. I mean, that's all the tiles I can buy. I wish I could build on all that stuff. Like whatever's in the V right there, I wish I could build on it. It'd be so sweet. I would do it too. Why not? Yeah, I think in the future there's gonna be to where like when you build a map like that, that'll be the open world, like for the game. Like Watch Dogs, GTA or whatever. I'm pretty stoked on the city. I, I believe it's my favorite so far. Made quite a few. I'm definitely stoked with how it, you know, minus the stupid roads right there where I was just messing around. I think it flows rather nicely. It's making money, close to 100,000 people. No real issues for the most part. It's kind of what I set out to do. I wanted to have good railroad connections in between the islands, which we do have. And they're transporting a ton of people around for sure. Um, yeah, I just wanted to have more realistic roads as far as having avenues that, I learned to accept that you're going to have traffic lights. I'm a big fan of the two-lane roads because you don't get lights and people just yield, but I accept the fact that there's lights in cities. So once you come to terms with that, I think you can have fun with the game. You don't always want lights, but so yeah, I think I accomplished that. That's some gnarly traffic, man. We'll pretend we don't see it. Then it goes away. Oh, it's starting to snow. Space Needle. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I want to even make any more. I don't know what else to build. I mean, we could fill that in. For sure. give him some offices to work at. Look at that gnarly traffic. Wow. It's best to not look. Yeah, I like the way the city turned out. Most definitely. I do like the islands map. You can get like distinct areas. I tried to focus on like keeping the connections pretty close, tight to the island until you wanted to stretch across to the other one. That's a pretty cool view, even though it's not everything. I'm pretty stoked with it. Yeah, GTA. You make the map. 10 years. Look for it. Or like a racing game. Open world burnout type of game. Even a simple one where you could plot your own race points in between points on the map. That big island is where we first started. Not bad. Strife in a northern town. I named it after, there's a song called Life in a Northern Town from the 80s. So, yeah. That's how I came up with that. If anyone gave a crap ever. I mean, there you go. If you ever wonder. I'm pretty stoked with it. Let's go through a night cycle and maybe one or two night cycles, and then that's gonna be it. I don't really see the need to put in every last little road unless someone could convince me otherwise. I don't know. I think one or two night cycles is our best kind of send out. I really appreciate everyone hanging out on the channel. It's been awesome. Get the pleasantries out of the way. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm just hanging out. Like, my channel's not monetized or anything. It's just for fun. You shouldn't ever see ads on my videos. If you ever do, let me know. So, yeah. It's just for fun, and I really wish I could play Banished on my channel. That's probably all you'd see. You'd get over it probably like somewhere over City Skylines, but I do have a bunch of games I want to play, but it's daunting trying to learn some control schemes sometimes, especially when you're playing live in front of people. It's like it's not the best time to be learning intricate processes, and failure is not great when people are able to grill you over it instantly. Yeah, so I appreciate everyone who's watched this series and hung out and commented, and I already have a great idea for the next city, so I can't wait to get that started. I'm just trying to think of like the perfect name for it, but the idea I have, and I came up with right before the stream started. I started about, I would say like a little bit after 12 a.m. So probably like close to 10 and a half hours. The broadcast was uh, cut off twice, so this is the third part of this video. Like 10 and a half hours. Yeah. Time to recharge. Joski. Yeah, I'm sorry if you were hanging out when the broadcast got cut short, huh? I'm sorry, man. I think you were in the last video. Sorry about that, dude. I don't know what happened. We're just gonna go through one or two night cycles, and then that's gonna be it. Just saying goodbye properly. I appreciate you being part of the city, man. Thanks for hanging out and joining the chat. It's awesome as always, and much appreciated. I'll go slower speeds so it doesn't end so fast. If that's a problem with anyone, let me know. I can change it back to full speed. Oh yeah. I could look at that for a little bit. I wish I had this back in my acid and mushroom days when I was a much younger dude. I would have just done this. Super jail. Excuse me. Got the little ski lodge. It says ski. It's official. I call that building like the Blade Building or whatever. That's what I usually... Oh, there you go. That's pretty decent. It's like Miami Vice. Or Knight Rider. Oh man, imagine being able to play your own open world game in there. Even if it was just like a racing game, really. With minimal... Like you could even set them up like how you set the bus stops up. Like the points of like the points of the race. I mean, they already have like a first-person view on the PC, so I wonder how hard it would be to like program to control one of the vehicles on the roadway. Stupid roads. I just put one intersection at each height that was available, and I tried to overlap them as much as possible, and then connected roads to where they somehow met up with each other at some points, and got them back on the highway down there on the right, in between that other stupid bridge over there. It's kind of funny. Morning time. That's a pretty big area, I would say. I'm happy with it. Try and get some tall ass buildings back here. Give them a couple crosswalks in there. I'll surround this whole thing, man. I'm not scared. I don't want to do it right there because I don't want like tall buildings in front of the telescope. Because you know I care about realism so much. If you know about me, realism is my ultimate goal when I play City Skylines. I would never do anything that wouldn't be done in real life. Do I know how to connect 2 monitors to 1 computer with no adapters? Does your computer have support for dual monitors is the first question, I would say. And then the second question is, do you have 2 HDMI inputs? That's as far as I could get you, man. But yeah, realism is the goal when I play, so I'd say if they don't do it in real life, don't do it in your city. And you have to stick by it. You can't put an HDMI splitter in your 1 HDMI input? That would solve it, I would believe. I don't know, man. I don't. That's all I could say. You said no adapters, but if you only have 1 input, I don't see how you can have 2 monitors without an adapter. Are you afraid of adapters? Those trains are getting backed up. They cost too much. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, that's it's life. I don't know. Strife in a northern town. I think it turned out pretty good. Appreciate everyone being a part of it. I'm glad we unlocked the cathedral. I forget what we had to do. Oh yeah, we had to have all the 30 service buildings placed, and I had 29, and I couldn't. I I don't know. Whoever was watching, I had a bunch of people watch me trying to figure it out for like an hour. Which one I didn't have. Pretty funny. So yeah, we unlocked the Cathedral of Plenitude, which in return got us the Eden Project, which takes care of all the pollution in the city. I hadn't gotten this building unlocked before, so I was pretty stoked getting it. It's like a giant filter. It looks like. Like sucks all the pollution in and then spreads it into the filters. Trees. I could put a lot more, but I won't do it. That's a cool little skyline, as they say. I'm definitely stoked with the city. Had a great time making it. Trains are probably backed up. We'll look at them at nighttime, because they look like digital worms. They're not backed up everywhere, just where it matters. Later Saturday. Thanks for being a part of the city. Funny games. Thanks for checking in. Pardon me. Probably been going for close to 11 hours now. This is the third part of the video. The stream got interrupted like twice. So, but this is the last time we'll be seeing Strife in a northern town played live. Thanks for saying hi. Hope you're doing well. Happy weekend. Pay no mind to the traffic. We're just going through a couple of cycles of day and night. Hadron Collider. Gotta go check out Super Jail. I mean, I don't know. I must be like either easily amused or that's pretty cool. Who am I to say? Oh man, the next city's gonna be so freaking awesome. I'm just trying to think of the title. Yeah, that's for sure. That looked like an EMP blast. Let's go check out Super Jail. One way in, one way out. The Thunderdome of jails. They get their hour at 2 in the morning when it's 30 below zero Fahrenheit. Or Celsius, whichever measure God you pray to. Super jail. That's a decent view to look at before ending the city. Yeah, appreciate everyone hanging out. I hate to, it always sucks ending, but man, as they say, I'm done, son. It's a good area. All those stupid roads look pretty funny. Try to get everything in that shot. Had a great time. I think it's probably my favorite city so far. Appreciate everyone who has hung out during it. Next one's gonna be better. Uh, I'm just waiting on the title. Probably be tomorrow evening or this evening, I guess. Post sleeping time. Have to restock the Mountain Dew. Might play some pinball though. I do have Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I haven't played a Assassin's Creed game since 2, so I was thinking about maybe playing that, but I heard it's alright. The pirate ship battles look pretty cool. Pretty cool. Probably go a couple more minutes, unless anyone has any dire objections. Probably just have to end it. I appreciate everyone being a part of it, once again. This was the Islands map, obviously. The Snowfall DLC on PS4 Pro. A 100 up, 100 down internet connection. 5G. Best I can possibly do. Fiber optic. Hope it's good quality, at least. Whenever I check them out on YouTube, they look pretty good. I mean, sometimes, obviously the pop in is prevalent in some areas. Like when you get close, you see like the face comes off the buildings. Kind of like how the music cuts in and out when you get to a certain altitude. I'm cool with it. I get to play it with people hanging out and giving me ideas. It's awesome. That could be a real place. Oh, some parts of it, no, obviously. You wouldn't do some of that. A lot of it. I like this little downtown area that we did late in the build. Turned out pretty cool. Little snow castle. That's a cool view. Oh yeah. Oh man. I had a blast. Hmm. Weird. It's probably a good place to catch the the dusk. Yeah, thanks everyone for being a part of it. Strife in a northern town. One last night to day to morning. And that'll be it. That's probably a good way to look, maybe. Yeah. I don't want to fall off the roof. Yeah, you bastard. That cathedral's pretty tall. You could pretend it's like a rocket. Or like a dug-in missile silo. And that's just like the top of it sticking out. Looks like a number 2, a concrete number 2 pencil missile that's been sharpened recently. I don't know if that's a great description of the Cathedral of Plenitude. But from this distance, that's what it looks like. Got a phoenix flying over there. It's been flying that path the whole 11-hour stream. Strife in a northern town. Got the space tower in the shot. That blade building way back there. At like 12 o'clock. Space Needle's at like 2 o'clock, really. Closer to 3. Should be a cool little nightfall from here. I'll have to make a little video of the sunset. Just make like a little 2-minute video. Like from this location. Nightfall. The last nightfall of Strife in a northern town. Once again, I'm appreciative of everyone who hung out. Probably stream again this evening at some point. After I can drag myself out of bed and go buy some Mountain Dew. I know I'd fall off there. I'm alright with it. Yeah, thanks again, everyone. It's probably been my favorite city so far. And a lot of the same people have been showing up and chatting and hanging out. It's awesome. If you ever see ads on my videos, let me know, because there shouldn't be. So I'd appreciate that, for sure. That's pretty cool. With the light waves getting separated by the Space Needle. And then closing over the cathedral. That was pretty sweet. I'm glad there was video proof of that. The last nighttime. I'm partial to this view. Yeah. Oh, that was cool. A little burst. Oh, last nightfall. Stuff's still upgrading. Hilarious. I haven't touched anything for a little bit. That's getting a lot of traffic through. Freeform roads, I'm telling you. Look for that in the next city. Believe it. Looks like a vein. Like an artery. I mean, it is technically. It was tinged red. Tinged red. Digital worms. That's what they look like to me. That's pretty sweet. Hell yeah. Thank you. Digital worms, man. Oh man, thanks so much everyone. Once again, whoever happens to be watching at this point now or later on the tube of you. Oh, and it's snowing. Perfect. Pretty much couldn't ask for anything more than that. That's like a sign saying, yeah, finish up to the morning. It's like it's like an updated version of the opening scene of Indigo Prophecy. Trudging through the snow. I love it. Appreciate everyone who hung out during it. I'll have to count the hours. I mean, just the past stream or the videos I've done have been like 11 hours, I'm sure, tonight. And maybe 3 episodes, probably 5 or 6. Who knows? Maybe like 25 hours? Strife in a northern town. I'm pretty stoked on the next city. I just have to wait for wait for some stupid title to come to my head. It's gonna be awesome. I will do what I can with the vanilla-ness of the console version of City Skylines. Within the confines of the Skylines. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked on the low-cut train lines. Instead of having like tall bridges, they're kind of profiled with the shoreline. I kind of dig it. This intersection here sees some amazing traffic flow. No way a roundabout could do that. It would have to be like, for a roundabout to handle that amount of traffic, it would have to be like a 4 or 5 lane roundabout with cars actually using it the right way. It's like a 90s tribal tattoo. That would look kind of cool though with a massive roundabout there. Somehow. I mean, I guess instead of having the instead of having like the small roads come off it how they do. I mean, you'd have to build the roundabout above it. Or even like a corkscrew that kind of splintered off and like spirographed around. like a pinwheel. That one's pretty successful. I have something that's pretty similar over here. Because this traffic got backed up. It was like all the way across the bridge, man. It was awful. Oh. So I had to put in like all these extra highway ramps. But that's pretty successful too, and I buried the highway so I could build it, so I could use that space to build over it. I was pretty stoked on that. Then we got some space there. Big fan, as they say. So yeah, those work pretty well. Nothing's impeding anybody. Right as I say something. You know what I mean? But you know what? That's how my life goes. It's always been that way. We can move on and forget about it. The seagulls I could do without, but they're there and I respect them. I suppose. I don't want to stop looking at it, but I'm not going to build anymore. I'm exhausted. I've been doing this like 11 hours. But like when you play this game, like time is non-existent. It means nothing. Strife in a northern town. That's kind of cool. Off into the bay. I can say that the next city is gonna be freaking sweet, man. Yeah. I mean, that's all I'm doing now is getting ideas for the next city, but I know what it's gonna be. I'm just waiting on the title. So you want to think about the city first. I think. Like, obviously, if you're playing vanilla and don't have any DLC, you're doing that. But if you have the snowfall, do you want to go with snow or green cities or what have you? But then you gotta think of the title. I mean, you could always, if you're live streaming, you can always. I mean, I've done it where, shoot, I did a whole series with a question mark in the title where the city name goes, and no one ever even noticed it or suggested a city name. I think until the last 10 minutes of the last episode of it. Pretty funny. I believe it was the last series. Who's saying it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday? That's probably not even the name of the song. Turning it off's the hardest part. Oh yeah, a little burst. Borscht. I dig it. Turned out awesome, I think. Yep. Not gonna build anymore on it. Try and get as much as we can in the picture. I mean, that's all of it for sure. I kind of wish those train tracks lit up. Yeah, thanks everyone once again. Appreciate it. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Did some late game goals with the cathedral and the Eden Project, which is over here. Takes care of all the pollution in the city. It's like a giant fan or filter, fan filter. I guess, and I think all that stuff is like just gross stuff growing on the filter. because it sucks up all the pollution. Sounds like it could be the opening to a TV show. Coming up on McClintock. Will Jasmine steal the sample from the lab and sell it to the black market thugs who are pressuring her and putting her family's life in jeopardy? What's going to happen to Jasmine's family? Who knows? McClintock knows. Yeah. That's where we're at, man. It's been 11 hours. Hadron Collider. Education. You gotta love it. You don't have to build any schools, and you can drop the budget down all the way, day and night, for education. Super jail. Yard time. 1 hour. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is definitely the last night or morning. I appreciate everyone who's been a part of it. It's been fun, man. Glad everyone had a chance to hang out during this city build. Pretty stoked on the next city. Got a great idea, just waiting for the title to come to my head. It's gonna be awesome. I will do with Vanilla City Skylines with what I can. On the console. Strife in a northern town. Think of this jarbled mess that I made people go through. Just because I wanted to see how Many intersections you could stack on top of each other. I mean, someone has to take those roads to clean them. Because you have road cleaning crew. Snowplows. Yeah, they hate it. Pretty cool view. Try and get that stupid road out of the picture. Got separate cargo and passenger railways connected through all the islands. Pretty stoked on that. They all hug the boundary for the most part, and they're profiled like they're. I tried not to raise them too much. Yeah, this one's been fun. I mean, I'll definitely always keep the save, so it might be fun to revisit old cities. I like this statue a lot because I don't know, it looks like a if you build it, they will come kind of thing. Oh man. Together we can hoist mountains. Founder Jim Gwaltney, 1779. Or so the legend goes. I'm trying to end it when people are starting to watch again. Oh man. Great. I hope everyone's doing well. Enjoying their weekend. Strife in a northern town is about over. I've been trying to end it for probably an hour now. But the day-night cycle looks so badass. I appreciate everyone being a part of the city. The next one's gonna be even more badass. I think I said this was going to be the last Nightfall that we ever watched, like 2 or 3 Nightfalls ago. What are you going to do? Oh man. Probably start the next city this evening. I've been going the last 11 hours, so I'm good for a recharge. Strife in a northern town. Hell yeah. Boom. I mean, you know, we could probably watch one more Nightfall since we're getting close anyways. And I'd hate to deny someone who might want to watch it. I know there's at least a couple people hanging out. I don't like depriving people of things they might want to do that doesn't hurt anyone else. Like a postcard. Some upgrading right there. I haven't touched anything for probably like an hour. At least. Nothing over here forever. Stuff's going crazy. That's funny. Oh man, next city's gonna be so freaking sweet. I mean, we might as well watch a little bit of the next of this night. I mean, since we're all here hanging out. We've made it this far. I'm telling you that within the next like 5 or 10 years, you're gonna be able to make this map or like whatever you want, and there's gonna be an open world game on it, where it's the map, racing or mission based or whatever. Go check out Super Jail. It's on fire, dude. Yow! The men and women in red are on it. Red and blue makes purple. I think, right? Who am I to define colors of what they can and can't be? Cool shot. Moon over Parador. Anyone? Anyone? Am I the only old one here? Probably. I had a blast. It was awesome. Just want to thank everyone who hung out and commented and watched the videos on YouTube. Definitely the last sunrise. I'm done, dude. Done, son. I did 11 hours with no Mountain Dew. That will not be the case this evening. I'm sure the title will come to me in my sleep. That's all I'm waiting for. I think it's kind of cool how that color's kind of red at nighttime. Looks like a real artery. That's just the highway roads. Highway road. Oh, last sunrise of Strife in a northern town. Thanks again for hanging out there in the building of the city. And hopefully you'll join for the next one. Moon's over Miami. Digital worms. The trains. And stuff is still upgrading. Don't they look like worms? The sun comes up. I mean, really, you know, there's got to be a kill switch, man. I need like a foot switch or something. Something that is not based on volition, but instinct. Do a little Google Earth view to end it. Get as much as we can in there. Pretty all-encompassing. Boom. Strife in a northern town. Thanks again to everyone who's hanging out now and who has in the other videos, and I'll probably be streaming this evening. No doubt about it. Maybe some pinball to start everything off. Strife in a northern town. That's a cool view. I mean, really. I wish I could have, like, someone who's watching turn it off. Oh yeah, the next city's gonna be so freaking sweet. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, really. How do you turn this game off? Look at those stupid intersections. At all the different heights. Does this game even have an off button? What is it? That traffic sucks bad. I don't know where the off button is. That's a big roundabout. Oh, that's gonna do it. I can't do anymore. 12 o'clock. 11:58. I think I started a little bit after 12 in the morning. But yeah, thanks everyone for being a part of the city. Strife in a northern town. I had a lot of fun with it. It's probably my favorite city. We unlocked the Eden Project. So now we just have to do the I don't know, whatever like the medical one is. I can't think of it and I don't want to look at any flashing icons. I won't do it. So yeah, thanks everyone for listening to me ramble for some day and night cycles. It's kind of weird just talking into a microphone, but you know, there you go. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone has a great weekend. And yeah, look forward to another city. Probably start off with some pinball this evening. Play pinball for 1 or 2 hours. And probably maybe start a new city. If I can come up with a worthy title. It's gonna be awesome. It won't be a winter map. It will be with unlimited money. Because this one was with money, so I like to alternate. Keeps it fun. I don't know if I want to give any hints. Oh man, no. Any hints might give it away. You never want to give away the future, you know? if you can help it before it's time. That's gonna be all she wrote. I know there's a couple people watching, so I appreciate it. If you're watching later on the tube of you, enjoy. You're crazy for making it this long. Yeah, we'll see you this evening. It is Saturday, January 20th, I believe. Yep. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope everyone's doing well. Oh man, I said like 7 nights ago I didn't want to go anymore. What? Where's the kill switch, man? Burn my eyes. I can't do it anymore. I did a 21-hour stream of this game. Alright, I have to stop it, man. Tonight, pinball, New City. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks again. Strife in a northern town. Dead Inside, signing out.